So I was gonna wait until I actually made it to my 1 year as a tech, but the end of this month is literally where it marks me being a 1 year into the industry, and I don't have any more money. So, seeing as that is the case, I will be showing my toolbox off and letting you guys see what a previous dealership and independent shop tech now has. And this box is kind of overkill for what we do at the shop. Today's Saturday, and somehow, as always, I am running late. Right now I owe the tool guy $233.49, which, yeah, I guess is hefty, but I think it makes sense. Most of my stuff is either Harbor Freight or Mac, and the reasoning for that is because Harbor Freight's cheaper, like it just is, and I found that their stuff is quality enough that I'm okay with using it. I've worked out of a Snap-on box. Don't get me wrong, I can tell the difference between the Snap-on tools and the Harbor Freight stuff, and I would love a full Snap-on box, but I don't have an extra 50, 60, 70 grand to spend on all the tools that I would want to have that are Snap-on made. So that's why pretty much I don't have any wrenches. Like, that's the biggest thing that my box hinders in. But all my sockets are essentially Harbor Freight. My wrenches are Harbor Freight. My pry bar is Harbor Freight. But all my stuff is quality enough for me. So today's Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. So yeah, I work every day of the week. I'm always doing something. So yeah, maybe not I'm always paid, but I'm always doing something. I got a 2-bag back there that has a battery, a drill, and a sawzall. The Mac guy, he got me tempted on something, and then I caved and I bought it. So yeah, that's my excuse. Don't get me wrong, DeWalt's good stuff. I've worked with DeWalt stuff, I've worked with Milwaukee stuff for the battery stuff. I've also used some rigid equipment. I don't like rigid too much, but my one thing is that since I now have DeWalt batteries, I'm gonna have to stick with the Stanley Black & Decker stuff. So the Mac tools for the electrics, and the Mac stuff for the DeWalt stuff for the electrics as well. Which, don't get me wrong, they have been tested. They are good quality stuff. They're, in my eyes, a little bit better than Ryobi, but you're kind of paying a pretty penny for a not so pretty tool in terms of longevity and just testing to see like how they work and how they act under heavy abuse. And I'm not going to be babying these tools. I will be abusing these tools to see like how far will they go, because I want a tool that is quality, because I don't want to have to send it in for a rebuild every fucking month. Like, I want it to be sent for rebuilds, yes, but I don't want to have to do that every single fucking time. And they're brushless at 20 volts, so that's why they're good. That's a toolbox. I don't use that bottom drawer, as you can probably tell, but Mac Tools is most of my stuff. Mac pliers, Tecton 1/2-inch drive, torque wrench, Icon deep 1/2-inch, extra swivels that don't fit on the little rail, Icon 1/2-inch drive swivel heads, 3/8 Icon. This is Mac 20, Mac 22, Mac 23, and Mac 24. Icon 3/8 shallow. This is not Icon. This is actually Expert. Swivels 10 to 19. 3/8 drive, mini 3/8 drive, stud installer, light. I have lost my other light, which pisses me off, but that's okay. Triple squares, mini pry bar, mini valve core tool, flip sockets from Amazon because they have a warranty. Slime, tread depth tool, spark plug socket, tire, battery terminal cleaner, brake depth, brake gauge from Lyle, holder thing from Mac. Next is this side, Abomination, side cutters, Icon, Snap-on, pliers, no-name brand, Snap-on pry bar, which was a gift, Icon stubby wrenches, and then flip ones. That was a gift from the dealership, so high performance 1/2 inch air tool wheel, stubby 3/8, sawzall with no blades, impact driver. The only reason why I got this was because it was a set with 2 batteries, 2 amp hours, and kind of gets me into the whole electric tools, because since like starting I've always had like air tools. Just some anti-seize, copper washers, and some O-rings. This little light, not as good as my other one. This fucking cooler thing, and you can tell hasn't been used because it still has the plastic. And my favorite tool, this comically large pry bar.